at you with yet another DJs BrewTube beer review. Well, guys, you know it's big beer time. Why? Because we got a bottle and we got a glass, and that's it. So you know it's high ABV time. Why am I getting down with some high ABV today? Because I just got back from the frickin' beer dead zone, known as Mexico. There's a lot of beer down there. The tequila's awesome, the mezcal, the rum, all that good stuff. But as for craft beer, it's hard to find. They're hit or miss, and most of it's fucking macro lager. As you guys saw in my reviews, I've just been swilling freaking lager out the ass, and I'm ready for something huge. I told myself when I come back, the biggest beers I can put my paws on for a couple reviews at least, I'm getting down. So tonight, we're going to Stone Brewing Company in Escondido, California, US of A, and we're going to have their Stone Farking Wheaton WOOTStout. That's a farking mouthful. Now, this is a 25% barrel-aged Imperial Stout, and in this beer, a collab beer that it is between Greg Koch, Will Wheaton, and Drew Curtis, and they're all basically, it's like a big geek consortium. You know, Drew Curtis is on Fark.com, that's where Farking comes from. Will Wheaton, he was in Stand By Me, Star Trek Next Generation, he's a blogger now, a home brewer, and basically guys who like geeking out on shit with Greg Koch got together and made a geeking out type beer. Now, in this, they're using pecans. Like I said, it's 25% barrel aged. They're also using dark roasted wheat with the Will Wheaton. And the pecans and the barrel aging are an homage to Drew Curtis, who is from, excuse me, from the Kentucky area. So, this is a 13% ABV beer and 65 IBUs. It's been brewed once. I bought a couple bottles of it because that's how I roll. I'm going to drink this one now for you guys. We're going to put one in the cellar because it's 13%. It can be cellared for a while. So, I'm going to stop flapping my gums and get this bad boy in the glass. Oh, damn. Awesome hiss with a shit ton of smoke coming off the top. Got my nice new Heavy C snifter here, ready to be filled. Oh, hell yeah. I haven't had a real beer in 2 weeks, guys. I mean, I had one decent, you know, IPA or American Pale Ale while I was down there, and that's it. So, cheers. Let's get a nose on this bad boy first. Let's get the appearance, actually. That beer is black. No lights coming through it. It looks just like IRS in the glass to me. Super tight bubbles on this head. It's dissipating pretty quick. Solid one finger, which is impressive for a 13% beer. 13%. Holy shit. I'm in for it tonight. When you swirl it, you get freaking alcohol curtains coating the inside of the glass. I believe also I saw or heard on the web, I don't remember which it was, that this is the highest ABV beer that Stone has brewed and put out so far. So, let's get a nose on this B-boy and see what's going down. Wow, sweet, malty, roast coffee, bit nutty also. Wow, that must be the pecans in there. Bourbon, vanilla. And it's almost a peanut butter smell in there as well. Wow, lots of layers of aroma in this. You got coffee, a bit of leather, you got bourbon, you got oak, vanilla, that nuttiness, almost peanuttiness. Got chocolate in there. Wow. This is a cool smelling beer. Let's see what the taste is and see if that lives up to the aroma. Wow. Look at that glass lacing, guys. Instant. I'm drinking this about 55 degrees, 57 degrees, somewhere around there. Plenty of alcohol warming going in the chest. It's 13%. It tells you that. Not really alcohol in the taste. In the mouth, I'm getting coffee. The bourbon plays more of a backseat. I'm getting some chocolate, and I'm getting that nuttiness. The nutty flavor from the pecans, to my palate, is almost like a cross between almond and peanut. And there's just so many layers of this. The wheat has actually given this a fairly light body. The carbonation is quite effervescent when you drink it, and very palate cleansing, Belgian-like almost. The carbonation feels different than IRS for guys that have drank that. Of course, we got 2 more points in ABV on this. The body's different though than IRS. It's thinner, but it's like medium full. It's not a full body. It's a medium full. It coats the inside of your mouth, and the aftertaste is sort of bourbon and that nutty flavor all at the same time. This is definitely a sipper. Like I said, I get alcohol warming in the chest, but none in the flavor, and I didn't have any alcohol in the aroma. Let me check that one again, now that the head's died down. But look at that, guys. Instant glass lacing, alcohol curtains coming off this bad boy. You know, 13%, when I agitate it, it's forming up a head. I mean, that's pretty freaking impressive. Nope, not really alcohol aroma, maybe really faint. I don't taste a lot of hops in this. The bitterness isn't really high. But man, what a tasty beer. I'm enjoying this a lot. Like all the Stone collab beers seem to be, at least the recent ones, this has got a lot of unique characteristics to it. And I can see how maybe like sort of geeks made this beer. I mean, I'm drinking it and I'm thinking, wow, man, nut flavor and it's got those cool stout characteristics with a bit of the bourbon twist, not real strong with the wood and bourbon because it's only 25% aged. But then you got that nuttiness that comes in and kind of like throws a wild card, and the wheat lightens up the body, but it doesn't thin it out. It's a really hard beer to describe, like all of these collab beers. The last one, the Dayman Coffee that I had before, that was a tough one to prescribe, I guess, a grade for and describe. But anyways, there's no grades on this beer yet. It's brand new. It was just out. Maybe by the time I post this view, there'll be some. But Rate Beer and Beer Advocates, some folks have drank it, but there's no score yet because there's so few. I'm going to give this beer a straight up A. I'm going to give it like a 96 level. It's a really good beer. It's not that A+. The date's on the bottle and all that stuff, which is awesome. Really well put together, and I think with time, this may cellar to an A+ beer level. That's why I'm really happy I got an extra bottle of this so I can cellar it. You got to drink them new, and you got, you know, when you get them, to give you that point of perspective sometimes. Certain beers, that's how you got to go with them. But anyways, guys, if you see it, pick it up. Even at the store I went to, a Total Wine that usually gets big case deliveries, you know, high count of this, they only had about 5 or 6 cases maybe for a real high volume output store. So get it while you can. If you see it, let me know what you think about it. Sorry this review is a little long-winded, but I'm going to kick back now because I'm happy. My beer palate is getting, you know, kind of back to where it should be and getting fed what it wants. And my next review, I'm going to do a big-ass enamel ripping IPA, whatever one I can get my claws into, because I'm out of the fucking beer dead zone and I'm a happy camper. So, till the next time, guys, remember something that we got to do. We got to think globally. We got to drink locally. We got to support the craft beer movement. So guys like Stone, who, by the way, when they make these super huge beers, they're not really making much money on it. Yeah, they got their shit down and everything, but remember, these are labors of love, right? For us beer geeks. They're like gifts. Anyways, support the craft beer movement. Keep these guys growing so we get more awesome beers like this. You know, till the next time, guys, thanks a million. I appreciate each and every one of you. And it's time to drink some more fucking awesome beer. And I got plenty here, and it's all mine. Thanks a million, guys, again. That's a big damn. Oh, shit. That's a big peace out.